We back, y'all. Let's Talk Podcast. Today we're gonna dive in the battle of parent versus non-parent.
It's your girl Shar.
Hey, it's Soraya. And we have a guest.
Oh yes, how y'all doing? My name is Frank.
Thanks for
Alright,
having
great.
us. Well, we're happy to have you, Frank.
Right, thanks for coming. So, is there really a difference between parent and non-parent?
Well, yeah, because y'all got kids and we don't. So that's the difference right there, straight off the top.
So why don't you guys have kids?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on if you wanted to ever be a parent. I never really wanted to be a parent, so it's like
Oh, well,
I just got lucky.
That's
and
it.
Plan B works really well.
Oh,
Damn, shit.
So my next question, so what you doing? You playing B or like
Fuck playing that. You're done.
So me personally, I do want kids. One day, but I kind of feel like I can't have kids. And I kind of feel like my chances of having kids may not be as easy as a fertile person. Not talking about somebody that's fertile, but one day I do want kids. And I feel like as a woman, I feel like every woman should experience giving birth, which is kind of crazy. Some people think because I say that, but
It's hell.
all right, so Shar,
Yeah.
because you and I both are parents, those two aren't, right? So, as you being a parent, do you feel a non-parent could speak on certain topics
Absolutely.
when it comes to
fuck
parenting?
not.
no, wait.
Disagree on that one,
Yeah, I
actually.
disagree.
Not when it comes to my motherfucking son.
No, wait, hold on, wait. So I come from, my brother has 5 kids. So I know how it is to be an aunt. But the difference between being an aunt and I feel like being a mom is I give them kids back. That's the only difference. But when them kids is in my presence, I'm doing parent shit, basically. Making sure they eat, making sure they clean, making sure the scars is clean when they
But that,
bleed.
I wouldn't say that's parent shit. That's
I feel
just
like
an
that's-
adult.
Yeah.
Being an adult.
But I feel like if your child is in my presence, I basically can't basically take care of your child. That's what
It's not about like taking care. Okay, so like for me, I have a son. So if you was his aunt, you're his aunt. So yeah, you love him. Yeah, you're gonna take care of him. Yeah, you're gonna feed him. But a mother's love is different from an aunt's love.
But
That
yeah,
makes
no,
sense.
I agree with that.
So,
I do.
I feel like can't nobody tell me about my motherfucking kid. Cause I raised that motherfucker. Okay? So you call me, oh sure, Kaden did X, Y, and Z. My thing is I know my child. I know when my child lie. I know when my child is
Yeah.
tired. I know when something wrong with him. And you can ask him. He said, oh, well, nothing's wrong, Mom. Well, you're not all running around like you normally be. You sitting here all sad. So, yeah, ain't nobody talking about mine. I don't know what nobody talking about.
So I have a question actually with that.
Yes.
So as a parent, don't you think that an outside perspective might help make you even more a better parent? You know what I'm saying?
Well, my
Like-
son is in therapy, so that I'll take the therapist.
Wait.
No, but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
Outside.
I don't like because that's an outside person. Like he don't know us per se. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Sure.
knows us now because my son's been going to therapy. But like anybody else, like
But I
no,
meant like
I
a
don't
friend
care.
or family, like, hey, listen, you might be sheltering your kid a little too hard, or
No.
things of that nature.
But
So you don't
okay,
feel like
wait,
that
no, because
Mm-mm.
I need to. I'm sorry to cut you off, Frank, but I need to jump in. But
No.
you feel like a therapist is better than a family member or a friend?
Well, my thing is everybody. My family is around my son. They're engaged with my son, so they're going to check my son and let me know about it. Like nobody's going to come to me and be like, "Oh, Charmaine, well, I feel like Kaden need X, Y, and Z." Like they're going to check him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so if he's like misbehaving, I'm not going to have to say nothing because his grandpa or my mom or my fiance, whomever he's around, is going to correct the issue.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't feel like I need somebody, an outsider who don't really know us, but been around us to say, oh, well, your son, da-da-da, or I feel like your son is hyperactive or whatever somebody
But
would
when
say.
it comes from a therapist, it's better.
I mean, yeah.
Sure, no.
Well, I guess I was on the
Sure,
same page,
no.
like if it was like a family member type of thing. I ain't
Yeah,
mean
if
like,
it's a family
I ain't mean
member,
some
I
bull just
wouldn't-
walking down the
Oh,
street
yeah,
like,
no,
like, yo, your son is bad.
Right.
Like-
Like, random person like,
I
fuck
mean,
no.
I'm just my standpoint on it, and the only reason why I'm asking is because the therapist is kind of like a stranger. In other words, now granted, he goes to him, he talks to him, he interacts with him, but that's still considered a stranger.
I mean, a stranger that's engaging and learning my son, yeah.
So you feel like if a person learn your son and know your son inside and out, then they'll be able to give their opinion.
Yeah, because you
They
don't
gotta be
know
credible.
him. Yeah, like you don't
like
know
it just
him.
can't be like she says like, all right, yeah, as a therapist it's cool, but maybe the first one's like, I just know I don't get it. And then certain topics and certain understandings is a difference from a parent's point of view and then just a non-parent, like an aunt, uncle. Like the lens that you look from isn't the same.
Yeah, it's very different.
But
But
it's
how
a
if I'm
you-
always
it's-
around this child?
because like
Well, I'm
you
a
not-
real active aunt, so
yeah, but all, like being
I treat my
active,
babies like they mine. I just
Being
didn't birth
active.
them, okay?
but like that's all still fine and dandy. But again, like you keep stressing aunt, so you're looking from an aunt perspective
Right.
versus a parent perspective.
Well, I mean, I can speak from an aunt because my
Right, but I'm not-
when I'm
right,
around.
and
But
I'm-
if I'm around somebody's kid,
but it's not the same.
if I'm around somebody's kid, I'm like, sweetheart, like what's wrong?
Okay.
Because that's as an aunt, that's what you would do. You would check
Right.
that situation.
But no, just a random child, not even just
because you still an aunt.
So I'm
You're
so,
an aunt. You
Wait.
just
You
already
just an
there.
aunt. Yeah, you just an aunt.
You already auntie, so it's just
Play your role, man.
like
That's fucked up.
because
No
just
more,
like
no
you
less.
said, because just like you said, right? I'm an aunt, right? If I'm in the presence of another child, I'm going to check that. Why? Because you're an aunt. You're going to check. You're going to correct the behavior.
So basically, if I wasn't an aunt,
if
and
you
I
wasn't an
checked the
aunt, you probably don't have no upbringings with kids, and it's just
Yeah.
like, who are you? You don't understand.
Well, I mean, you're
But it's like
not
you
about to play me
involved.
like this.
Because you're involved, no matter what, you still going to
I
live
kinda get
from
what
a
I get
aunt
what he's saying.
No,
perspective.
Yeah,
yeah,
saying
I
that
get
actually,
what
yeah.
you're saying, but I could only speak from an aunt point of view because I've been an aunt probably longer, and you know. But I also have little cousins that I have
You
raised.
still an aunt.
Right.
That don't make me know. I'm so little. I actually
You
care.
taking this to heart. Like this is real.
Cause I'm passionate about. I love
I believe
kids.
you. Right.
I'm super
And that's
passionate about that.
good.
That's good.
And it's like I would never put a child in any
You
type of
not,
harm.
'cause you're
But
an
I
aunt.
also feel like my input, if I know how I would treat a child as if they were mine in my presence. So I just feel like when she say like, oh, can't no outsider, I'm considered an outsider, but I would never say nothing or do nothing to harm your child.
Right, but that's you. Like other people might.
And
Well, yeah.
So to me,
So it's like-
yeah. So when it comes to correcting behavior, that's not a parent versus non-parent. That's
Right.
just a credible adult, somebody that got some common sense. But to me, when you say like parent versus non-parent and a non-parent involvement is more what I'm trying to say. Damn, I don't went somewhere else. So I would say more so decision making than no. If like you're not a parent, certain decisions you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
so,
like I can't tell you what it is. It's like you're a part of the group, so you know what it is.
Right.
So let me ask you a question. Dating somebody who doesn't have kids, but you come into the situation with kids, do their opinion matter to you?
It all depends.
Yeah.
Some things like if like you said, if I'm allowing this person around, then it's like the well-being, okay, boom, I feel like they can be safe in your presence, yada yada yada. But certain decisions is just no, I'm not gonna go to you. You're not a parent, you're not gonna understand. Even to the way I probably chastise my child,
Mhm.
you may not agree with it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
even like prime example, if you're like me, if I was single and I have a son and I talk to somebody that's single with no kids,
Mhm.
and let's say, me and my baby dad have issues, they can be like, oh well, I don't have to deal with this, I don't got no kids, I don't have time for that. Like
Mhm.
it's
Right,
so much
right.
stuff that goes into having a child and dealing with somebody who don't have children.
Okay.
Because they don't really understand. Like
So do you date women who have kids?
Oh yeah, of course, 100%. And a lot of the times it can be someone. I was supposed to meet a woman today, but her kid got sick, so it's like, all right. But no, yeah, it can be sometimes be somewhat of an issue. But I also learned not to step over my bounds because I do agree with you
mhm.
that I'm not that kid's parent. You know what I mean? So even if I'm cool with the kid, talk to the kid and all that stuff,
Mhm.
you know, I might, like I said, give my little opinions here and there. But I think it's just a fine line you got to play.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Now, I do have a question, especially for the mother.
Yes.
So if you're dating a guy, right? And
But
he
she
do-
like yours.
Yeah, it's okay. But go ahead.
okay, well, my apologies. I didn't know that.
It's okay.
Damn, they ain't give me touch your butt shirt. Damn, that's
Girl,
what think
oh, either way, some type of step individual,
Mhm.
right? And that y'all been together for a while.
Mhm.
Do you, and you know, they take care of the kid and all that stuff. Do you now allow them to discipline the kid? Because I've seen that many times when all of a sudden, you know, they daddy the whole time. And then all of a sudden when they try to discipline a kid, it's like, that's not your kid.
No, I'm not like that because currently, me and my fiance, she has 2 daughters.
Okay.
So when it comes to chastising, she's not a beater. Like she doesn't beat her kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You a beater.
I fuck my son up.
Sure, you can't say
Not like that. Not like that. Let's
She ain't
correct
say
that.
abuse him.
Like, if he does something that's out of control, then we're gonna fight. Like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. But like when it comes to her, she's more of like and this is for all the kids overall. She's more like the calmer one.
Right.
Whereas though she wants to, well, why did you do that? X, Y, and Z.
like to talk it out.
Right. But for me, my son's gonna get it. But when it comes to her kids, I'm the talker to them. You know what I'm saying? Because she doesn't beat her kids. So I'm not gonna be the one to be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up.
So it's a nice balance.
Yeah, it's a nice balance.
That's nice. That's
But she
cool.
doesn't feel like sometimes like when she says stuff to my son, like he takes heed to it. So then she has to come to me.
Right.
So now I gotta step in as big dog and be like, hey then, what the fuck she say? Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it's a balance there for sure.
That's awesome.
So Nike, how do you feel about your input, like bringing a woman into, your whole dynamic with your kids?
I don't know. I don't think. Say no. Let me stop lying. Like all honesty, I don't know, cause it's just like I don't do it.
I feel like it's personal.
It's like it's too personal. Like, and I feel like, all right, yeah, I met somebody, but like that's too personal because like it's delicate. You do one thing I don't like, and it's up, and it's like, damn, I don't waste all that.
Well,
time
Nike,
on-
you is dating
Like,
you.
it's that bad.
Turn
Like,
this
he
game
said
a
the
little
And then
boy
it's
bit.
like it's
out.
up, and then it's like the type mom they got is like it's gonna be up.
Yeah,
So it's just be like
I
it be
know.
kind of
I
delicate.
know.
So it'd be like on top of that, if I'm not about to lock in and really do the work that need to be done, I'm not doing it. And it's the same with me with dating girls with kids. Like I said before, it's like now that I'm dating girls with kids, that shit kind of weird. But because I'm a parent, I understand when they don't have a babysitter or we
Right.
make plans to something come up. Versus if I ain't had no kids, like, oh well, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Like you got babysitting issues.
You wouldn't date nobody that got kids.
No,
if
I'm
you
saying
didn't
now
have
because
kids.
I understand it. Like I
Okay,
understand
but
if like you
before-
make plans and you bank on somebody and they don't come through.
Right.
Versus if like I didn't have no kids, I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to have those patience for you.
Right.
Like that's your issue. and
Your problem.
Like,
Figure it out.
like, you can't do that.
So let me ask you a question coming from a parent point of view. When is the right time do you feel like it is to introduce your kids to somebody that you see potential in? Because I'm not going to say dating, because sometimes you could date somebody and not bring them around your kids.
I don't know.
Nike, you just don't care at this point. At this point, Nike.
I ain't get there yet.
I feel like
Really?
I feel
I ain't get there
like
yet.
if you are dealing with this person, I say like 3 to 5 months.
Wait, 3 to 5 months. You gonna introduce the kid to him?
Yeah. Because my thing is, I don't want
Like,
my
no.
son like 3 to 5 months.
I need a whole year.
3 to 5 months. Because my thing is, at the end of the day, like I'm a single mom. So I can't sit and find sitters 24/7. You know, we trying to go out 24/7. Like sometimes you have to kick it over here.
Yeah.
So
See, it's different a standpoint from a mom and a dad, because dads
yeah, y'all just
like
go
go
nuts
to
and
mom.
shit.
All right. So so I can't get you. He's like, all right,
So
Yeah.
her standpoint would be completely different from yours because you are the
right.
dad.
And it's like you're a single mom. This
Yeah.
is like so to me, right? A single mom is like you have no help.
Yeah.
And if you're just a woman without no baby
I have
daddy,
help, but
or like that's
I'm
a
the one-
difference. That's a difference because like if
No.
you're a single mom because you're on the child dad not together, it's like all right, cool. Hopefully he get his kid, and we're gonna work on his
Never.
schedule. Or if it's
Never.
somebody that just don't have a dad, and it's like damn.
That's my son.
And it's like you have to have more patience if you really feeling that person.
Exactly.
And then it's like you gotta realize like, all right, boom, she come with a kid. I might don't like the little motherfucker.
Right. That's
It's like I might just be cool with him.
that's really a thing.
I might
And-
just be
and
cool with him.
That's
And
the
just
And
be
that's
cool
it.
with him.
because my thing is, have you ever? Well, Nike.
It's like and then it's like
Yeah, right. You
and then my
can't
biggest
ask
thing,
Nike
right?
nothing.
So no, for
Don't ask Nike
my
nothing.
biggest thing is dealing with a girl with kids right now, lock in and we go through all that, and the motherfucker say you not my dad. I think that shit gonna ruffle my feathers.
I'm
Like,
you're
cause
right,
it's like
I'm
you
not.
know you not the dad, which is
Mhm.
granted, but it's like nigga, I'm doing this with you. You don't got
Right,
no
I'm
fucking
taking
dad.
it.
So
Why you gotta
and it's
talk
like
to him
I know. I don't know. I feel like that'd be a hurt piece for me. Like, damn, like I did all this people all this time, and then you gonna tell me I'm not your dad, motherfucker? I know that.
So you don't think you would ever be like a stepdad type of thing?
Yeah, like you play a stepdad, y'all locked in.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you're a teenager and all. You not my dad. Now I want to rumble.
No, I want to rumble.
Like
But I
my
feel like
dad.
if you make it from like little kid to like teenager, for sure you can rumble them because you've been around all that
Yeah,
time.
you basically see
but
them grow.
then,
You
but then
help
you
in
got
their
women that be
process.
like, no, fuck out, they don't touch my kid.
That's what I was saying.
And then it's like on the flip side, we lock in, we do all the time, and we break up.
Girl, I'm about to
And you
publish
like,
out
no.
this little boy. Like,
If I've been here since he's 2 and he's 16 now,
yes,
I'm gonna fuck him up.
yeah. We gonna meet me outside. How about that?
You fucked
See,
up.
but I'm gonna say I had a stepdad, and it takes a very special person to be a stepdad, stepmom, whatever, because like you said, that does happen. I said it to my stepdad, but it was just because I was hurting because I didn't have a dad.
Yeah, and
You
I
know
feel
what
like
I'm
that's
saying? And
Yeah,
you had
it's
to
like a
understand
protective
that
like thing.
It wasn't personal. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I feel you coming
But in
from.
that moment, it's personal because you said that shit that hurt me.
Yeah,
So it's like in that
right.
moment, it's like,
Right.
all right, it's
You
personal.
feel
Then,
it.
like you said, like if you really bond with the girl, whatever the kid is, it's
Yeah.
like at the time going, you had a conversation.
Yeah,
Then it's like, all right, be understanding.
yeah.
See, I had a stepdad, but I never told him like he wasn't my dad because my dad wasn't shit. We gonna call it what it is. And this motherfucker lived around the corner. Like we literally shit the same poppy store. That's how close we
I'm
was.
freaking
So I just feel like my mom dated him for a year before she brought him around. But he would come in the house, but we wouldn't see him. Like my mom, she was that girl. Like if she dating you, we all be in the same house. We will never see you, but
Right.
we know you in the house.
Right.
We know mom got company. We
Right.
know mom ain't ready for us to see the company because she would have called us out like, y'all come out, come eat. But when whoever she did bring around, when it was time for them to come around, I never felt like I didn't feel unwelcome. Like I didn't feel like I had to say like you're not my dad, or because I knew my dad wasn't shit. So it was no need to say that when I know I got a dad and he ain't shit. So maybe I guess it depends on the situation because literally my situation is different because that nigga ain't shit. He ain't shit.
But
Oh,
then
no,
on the
my
flip-
dad wasn't shit either. I just
But no, I mean I would never say me personally because of my circumstances, I would never say that to somebody because I knew like how my dad. I actually seen like the stuff he did to my mom, so I just felt like I couldn't say like you not my dad because I'm pretty sure that probably would hurt somebody just like you not my kid. Like that would probably hurt me. Like well, dang, like you took me to school.
you took me to school.
You took me to
I thought
we
we
went to
was
McDonald's.
friends.
That's what you picked me up. Like we sung karaoke in the car. Like I felt like we had a connection. So it's a different like type of scenario when it comes to like that. But I'm with you, Nike. If I was somebody's stepmom and they child said that to me, I'd probably be like, wait till your mom go to sleep.
Wait till your mom goes
And then like
to
on the
sleep.
flip side, it's like, all right, I grew up with a stepmom, which I love her.
Yeah.
But like when I think about it, it's like I gave her a lot of shit. I did. Like I can say that. We talked about it, so I can say it. Like I gave her a lot of shit. Not like bad behavior, but it's like as coming up, I felt like she should be doing more.
Mhm.
But now as an adult, it's like, no, she did exactly what she was
she's
supposed to do.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
damn, I gave you all of me.
and that's what I say. It takes a special person because
Yeah.
you ate that though.
But it's
right?
like even
Yeah.
to this
You know what I'm
day,
saying?
it's like
yeah, it takes a
they not
very-
together no more, but I still
Y'all
call
have
her.
that
So it's like I
bond,
have
yeah.
a mom.
Yeah.
Like I have a mom and I have a stepmom.
Yeah.
And it's like they not
They
together,
like the
but
boneless
she's
mom,
still
yeah.
my stepmom.
Yeah. So, Frank, let me ask you a question. Let's just do scenarios because I feel like Frank don't want no kids. These scenarios need to happen. So let's say you with a girl, y'all
course.
been together for a couple years, and she end up getting pregnant. How would you deal with this situation?
I do what I got to do.
Plan B ain't gonna work right now.
No.
Frank.
No, I got what you're saying. No, at the end of the I've actually had those conversations as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not oblivious to what can happen. I mean, it's common sense.
Mhm.
I said, and I've told her as well, like, listen, I think I'll be a good like weekend dad. Like, but no, I'm joking. No, you're not letting me know.
Listen, I'm letting you know right now what you about to get into.
Like,
Yeah, listen.
I'm keeping it a beam because like I understand who I am as an individual. And the way I look at it is that I'm doing the kid a kindness because all I would do is put my bad nature onto the kid. I'll be honest. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to have kids.
Really?
That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So,
So you know you ain't shit. It's basically what you're saying.
I ain't say I ain't shit. Damn. I'm just saying, but we all got our own traumas in this
That's
like
true.
this.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? So, but to answer your question, I would still take care of my kid though. if that's what you answer.
On the weekends.
On the weekends.
On the weekend. I see you on the
Yeah,
weekend.
and I cut, and I, you know, and I cut
No,
the
you
check.
know already.
And
Listen,
I cut the
right?
check. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
it.
yeah, like,
I just want to pay you, see you on the weekend. That's it.
Look,
Monday through
like-
Thursday or Monday through Friday is on you. You
Right.
chose this life. I already let you know in the
I told
beginning.
you who I was. Like,
You chose this life.
Well, put him in this because this motherfucker.
Like I'm letting you know,
know.
this is how it's going to go down. I really don't have intentions on changing. This is what it's going to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm still going to
So
travel.
now you
still gonna
know.
do
I'm
music.
letting you know
So
what you
you
signed
wouldn't
up
be
for.
excited. Like it wouldn't excite you. Like, oh my god, I got a baby on the
No,
way. You
it's
just
going to
like,
excite you.
I mean, I can't say yes or no. I mean, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really know. I can't answer that question because I feel like I don't in that situation. I don't really know. Honestly, maybe be kind of cool or whatever the situation is, but like I said, I never really wanted to be a dad. So it's like,
is it because of the fact that your dad wasn't around that you feel that way?
possibly. I mean, that and some other stuff as well. This is a way deeper
Right.
topic.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that probably was a lot of, like I said, my dad was a junkie.
Okay.
So it's like, it makes you feel like I'm gonna do the same shit this dude did.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Like you
it's
put his flaws
Right,
on
his-
you.
right.
Yeah, like, you know,
Right,
the
you
sins
put
of the
a
father
projection
type
on
of
yourself.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh really?
But I know.
I ain't never think
I
because
know
my
one
daddy
thing,
ain't
though.
shit, but I'm all the
Shit.
shit. I'm the shit. Okay.
I'm all the shit. Like
I
what?
think you know, well, women are much smarter than men anyway. So I think you guys adapt a lot better. You know,
Tell Nike, say it to Nike.
Adaptability, I agree with
Say it
that.
to
But it's
Nike.
something about like I get like, no, I don't want no kid, but I can honestly say, right? It's something about having a daughter and a son is a big difference.
I guess.
It's like if you have a daughter, you sit on your chest, it's like you be locked in. And there's a feeling that is indescribable unless you a girl dad. Like it really
Yeah.
is a thing.
That
Like
is
it really is a
definitely
thing.
true.
It's like they pull on all your strings and don't even dig it.
Yeah.
It's like you can't tell them, but it's like they just instantly know. Like
No,
they just
yep.
instantly know to warm you up if you're not feeling right. That shit
Yeah.
crazy.
No, that
Maybe
that
just
is
have a
definitely
daughter
true.
first.
You can.
Maybe
Because it
Right.
make you want to be better. Well, I don't know about anybody else, but when
I
I
get
had
you.
my girls, it's like it made me want to be better.
Right.
So let me ask you a question, because you know I love your oldest
Oh,
daughter.
my God.
I don't really know the youngest one, but that's my girl. So let's say that your daughter comes to you and say, like, Daddy, you know, I'm pregnant, but the man I'm with, he don't want nothing to do with me.
How many weeks is she?
Not how many
We gonna
weeks.
figure this out.
I think honestly, I would be like, if you know you can do this by yourself, like solely by yourself, then do it.
Okay,
through
so
with it.
you wouldn't discourage her.
No, like if you feel like you're willing to go on this journey, be with this child for X amount of years, learn this child, and go through it alone with no help and figure it out, then do it.
So
And
would
keep
you
it.
give that same advice to your son?
Yeah.
Okay. So
No. He wouldn't because he can't do nothing. So it's either A, what you want to do.
But no. I'm just saying, like, as far as, well, no, I'm speaking as far as like being active. Like, if he say to you, like, Dad, I got this girl pregnant, I don't want no kids. Though, like, what am I gonna do? If he think
I
like
need more
Frank,
details.
let's just say
Like,
if
all
he
right,
think
so
like
if he
Frank.
older, he younger, he a teen, is he an adult?
Okay, so
all
it
that
depends
matter
on-
because I feel
okay.
like say my son, like he a teenager and he gets somebody pregnant, right? That's gonna be my child. Like that's
Yeah,
gonna
'cause
be
you
probably
still
me, the
raising a
parent's child.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna discourage him, but you gonna have to work harder. Then you gotta see what the girl on, what her family on, and shit like that. It get
So
different. It's a
would
difference.
you, being as though you know you and their mom, y'all co-parent real good, would you had that conversation with her too, or it would just be solely just you and your kids?
It would be both. Like I would have. Wait.
So basically, I'm asking you, like I said, your daughter comes to you.
Oh, so okay.
So would you next
that'd
call
be-
her
that's
mom
every
and then
year.
have a
Yeah,
different
everybody.
conversation with her, or you would just sit them down and y'all both
It would
wait?
be probably individual than everybody. But if my daughter tell me don't tell, then I'm not going to tell. I will leave her mom in the dark.
You're really a girl dad.
No, I like that.
Like I will really leave her in the
No,
dark.
if I was a parent and I had that I
Oh,
would do
yeah.
the same.
I wouldn't-
I
because
wouldn't
it's
tell
like-
their father. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's like
Because I'm trusting you.
it's like I'd rather go through the backlash of like the mom hating me and cussing me out for not
Mhm.
bringing it to
Child.
her, but it's like I think I just gotta take it.
Yeah, because
Because it's like, because clearly she didn't come to you for a reason, right?
Yeah, that's
And it's
true.
like, if I tell you I can't sleep with. It's like, damn, I broke her trust.
Right, and she's not
And it's
gonna
like
say
she could have
nothing
went to anybody else, a
Anybody,
stranger,
yeah.
and did it behind both of our
Yeah.
backs.
Yep.
It's a bad job.
Yeah.
But if
yeah.
she like, I'm gonna keep
It's a
it,
bad
then
job.
I'm gonna tell because I'm gonna run my mouth.
Well, yeah, I mean, I mean, at that, if she keep it at that point, you
I
have
will
to
run my
tell.
mouth. But if
because
she was like, no, I don't want to keep it, and yada yada yada, I would not tell.
I think that's a good thing too. 'Cause
That-
a lot of
I do
parents-
like that.
A lot of parents don't really understand the trust that, like, when you break a kid's trust like that, it's pretty much, it can be pretty much a wrap.
yeah,
And
it's
they gonna view
it's
that from
damaging to the
everybody else.
relationship that
Right.
you got with
And
the
then I
child.
know
that is
that
true.
my security is going. Like when I get old, I'm going to the old folks.
You definitely-
I already know. Like
Remember when you snitched on me? Like, yeah.
So, Sharon,
Probably get once a month
the same
visits.
situation happened with you and your son, and he came to you and told you that he had somebody pregnant. But he,
Oh God, I don't want to be a grandma. Honestly,
so, do you believe in abortions?
no, but I mean,
You believe in stairs?
Believe in who?
You believe in
absolutely, yeah, for
Wait,
sure. I
what?
believe in him.
Believe in what?
No.
Castor oil.
Talking about?
That hanger.
Like,
No.
but no, like also since I don't know, like if my son was a teenager, like if he was like 18, he came to me and he said, "Mom, I got a girl pregnant." I'm like, "Come on, we're gonna go to her house because yeah, we're gonna have a discussion with her mom because I'm not taking care of no baby. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not."
Well, yeah, it has to be a conversation with both with the
I just
other
feel
person.
like
parents.
if y'all laid down and did this, y'all gonna have to figure this out.
No, I'm with you, Short.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
not.
agree.
Like I
Taking
said, so
care of
like I
the
said,
baby.
under 18 is different. But if you 18,
Yeah, if
like
you're
what you
18,
trying to do?
No,
And it's
I
like,
do
but
agree
under
with that.
18 is a difference
Yeah,
because it
under
becomes
18,
the
yeah.
grandparent's child.
Mhm.
Right.
But even we was about to say, like
like
even
you
like with
said.
boys, right? It's a different. The conversation is always gonna be different.
Yeah,
between
it
boy
is
and
always
girl.
going to be different.
Because the
yeah.
boy is a maybe. Like
Yeah.
it's always a maybe. Like it's always a
I don't
maybe.
know.
But with a girl, it's like it's a maybe, but it's your
It's
child,
your
so you're gonna
child.
stick
Yeah, and
with
then
this
it's
child.
your body too. So
Right.
yeah, it's definitely
Right.
a different scenario. But if I was a mom, I'm a softie. Like I'm the type of person. Like if you tell your kid no, I'm telling you, I'm going to give it to him.
Because
So
that's an aunt.
So don't send them to me. But I feel like
Because that's a nine.
So I feel like if I was a mom and I was in that situation, I would want to do. I would want my first of all, I would want to hear my child out first, because the thought process, whether it's a boy or a girl, which it is a difference because the woman has to carry, but I just feel like mentally you have to mentally prepare them for that, because a baby is forever. You can't send that motherfucker back.
Sure can.
You can't expedite it to somebody else. It's hard to find a babysitter. Like it's so many scenarios. So I would want to sit down and break all that stuff down to the child. Like, look, mom ain't babysit. Now I might help you a little bit. Well, mom ain't listen.
Yeah, like-
I wasn't in that bedroom. I was.
wasn't.
Was y'all playing music or not?
We
Because if
should
y'all
knock
was,
her
y'all better
head
play this music for the baby. Like, so it's with me. But I will be there. Like I will show up for my child, because, like I said, I love kids. So it would just be like, my baby got a baby. Like we gonna take it as baby. But with my son, I'll probably be like, didn't I tell you? Like,
No, seriously.
because to me, I just feel like men don't really think. They just want what they don't really say like where the me personally, I feel like men don't be like where the condom at more than a woman will. I may be wrong, I don't know. But I feel like I'm trusting you, I love you. If you say we're not gonna do it and then we end up having this baby, we gotta make this choice. But to me, I just feel like with women, they're way more like, this is not what I want. I don't want to do this. So I know I need to wear this condom. Men, oh no, I love you, baby. Like, no. So like I'm just speaking. I'm not for sure how the process go, but I do feel like women are more like against it. Men just don't think about it. Like women going to think about it because it's their body, but men don't think about it until you get the phone call or a picture of a pregnancy test, and then it's like, oh, damn.
Yeah, because like
I should have used that condom like she said.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I should have just opened the drawer and got it out the top drawer.
I think I get what you're saying, but I think that's like more of a kind of an old school type man. Like the new age man, like I don't know about y'all, we know ovulation cycles. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like,
Really?
That's a real deal.
100%. I tell you, send me the text. Yo, what's that? Oh, that little circle, John? Yeah, you ain't. Oh, okay, we passed that. All right, cool. We good.
Yo, it's crazy, right? No, so you put it up. So it's really a thing. Like, all right, for the most part, I listen. So when like, you're in a conversation, you try. You know what I mean? If a female says she on her cycle, like you always remember like the time frame, and you always remember. So it's like, all right, well, this is da da da. This like you got female because you on X. Well, what's the window? Like da da da. Get the information. But you really, for the most part, like you hitting somebody raw. You know her ovulation period. Like you know it. Like you know when she can get her period.
But do that really matter?
Yes, it
Honestly,
does.
do it.
Because some
Sorry,
girls won't fuck
do
you
it
with her
really
period on, and
matter?
some will.
No, I'm just saying, like, does it really matter, like, if it's on the ovulation window?
I
or
don't know,
not?
but just a risk. Sometimes you just why take it.
I'm gonna tell you this as like I've done it, like done the research. To have it, the chances of having a baby while you're off your ovulation is extremely low. Extremely low. We're talking about less than like 10%.
But what if you're part of that 10%?
Think you
You're
fucked up.
part of I guess that-
it just was meant to be. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
okay,
the
okay.
chances are extremely. I mean, think about it. You only get one egg per month, and it only lasts for one day, or 24 hours, or whatever. So that's it.
Okay. This is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, did his research. So
You're right.
That's why
So that's 10%.
he said, I don't want no kids. I'm making
Okay.
sure that Listen,
Yeah,
your,
what? You
end of
did
the,
it.
so you're on the end of the month, early beginning.
Yeah.
All right.
so your parent came on the first of the next month. So look, we could do the end of the month. Don't even worry about that. Frank got that
No,
shit
real
there.
shit,
Peg, he
though.
got a
Listen,
whole
you gotta
calendar.
know,
Like, all
baby.
right.
You
my
got
parent
some middle of
came
the
on
month, beginning of the month, end of the month. You
End of
like,
the
all
month,
right,
yep.
boom.
Yeah.
But
Stay
cycles
safe.
does change. Y'all know that, right?
Right.
But
of
as
course
long
it
as you're dealing
changes.
with the person, you're going to know.
Well, yeah. So,
Then you gonna start knowing when it's coming. All right, the signs is here. We good.
We good.
Y'all
She
all
keep
got
talking
a
about
flow
ice
chart.
cream. She keep talking about this. She been being mean. All right.
yeah.
So like the signs is there.
She's
So the signs is there.
well, I'm
Right,
always
you're
mean,
right.
so you can never calculate that with me.
Well, she overly nice. It's like no.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Something
right.
wrong. Yeah, you gonna flip right here. Like, why she go ahead and nice? Yeah. That's true.
All right, so let me ask scenarios for y'all, both of y'all. You can speak from a non-parent point, or you can speak from a parent point. Let's say you had a one-night stand. You just met this girl at the club because niggas do it. You just met old girl at the club. Y'all had sex. You don't know. You never met her. Y'all had sex, and then she called you like a couple of weeks later, like, I'm pregnant. How would y'all handle
Damn, you going nut in there and fuck a roll the first night?
I watch a lot
You
of
gotta
TV.
pick your battles.
I watch a lot of TV, so we gotta be
just going with this
realistic.
scenario.
Damn.
Listen, I watch
You a
a lot
wild
of
motherfucker.
TV.
You a savage,
Don't
bro. I
judge
ain't
me.
gonna lie.
Like, you got to pick your
You must
battles.
be
Like you gonna do one or
fucked
the
up.
other. Like you can't do both. You doing both.
You had to be fucked
I
up
know.
to do
Yeah.
both.
Cause some people it end up always happening on like a drunk night, y'all drunk or whatever. But
So
that's
you
what,
saying you like real
Yeah,
tipsy and all
like
that
you
shit?
slipped
Okay.
up.
All right. No.
No.
and she
You
and she
know.
telling you like, I want this baby.
You know.
Like I don't believe in abortions. I want this baby.
All right, so
You
let's
still
just
gonna be
say
a
it
weekend
happens.
dad?
First of all, I mean, we're gonna let it play out, but I'm gonna see when was the ovulation date? Yeah.
Oh, you gonna try to know
You
that?
going to the
If
app
she
and all
just
that?
if she just did me on the first time, you ain't think she ain't do that 3-4 more times
Yeah.
already?
Well, yeah.
Come on now,
yeah.
like-
You on the app?
You gotta
what
find
is it
out.
called? My period app. You on there like put this data. Google. If this is this, then what is this?
Yeah.
Right. You can find a date of conception. Like I wasn't even with you that night.
Not
Like
dancing.
You like, all right,
Yeah,
this is
I
a
wasn't
window.
with you that
All
night.
right.
But no, seriously, how would y'all handle that? If everything aligned that you are the one that's the father, and she don't believe in abortion, she want this baby.
Frank like, fuck it.
You fucked up.
You fucked up.
It's
And
like
you got kids
it's
already,
just
so
like it's
coming
either
from-
like you fucked up. Like you just gotta go through it.
You're right.
You gotta go through the like he said, go through the journey. Hopefully it's yours. If you don't like
So you gonna try to throw it in the steps?
no, cause then you go to jail.
exactly. Can't go to
So it's
jail.
just like you just gotta
Then
go
you go to
through it.
jail.
and Just go through it and hopefully it's yours. Now if you don't get none, if you ain't carry none of the symptoms and all that, then it's like you're gonna be
Oh my God!
yeah, you're gonna be
What
thinking
does
even
that
harder.
have to do with anything?
No,
The
because that's the
connection is a
thing.
real
Is it
thing.
really?
It's really a thing. Like
that is a thing.
it's a
Damn, I don't
real
know
thing.
shit. I
I've heard
need to
about
Google
that.
some shit.
Yeah, like majority of the time like my kids, whatever. Like the mom was pregnant. I went through it. Like I gained weight. You know who always know? Always know? between my mom and my grandma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
they
always
know.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
my grandma. Oh my God, you getting fat. It's like my mom, my grandma always know.
Yeah,
But my
I think
mom don't say
parents
nothing
always know.
until I say something. She's like,
Mhm.
"Oh yeah, I was one. I knew already." I'm like, "How the fuck
They
you
always be
know?"
knowing shit. That shit.
But it's like
be
you really do get
itching me.
sent. Like you either gain weight, you sleep, your eat
Mhm.
pattern be different. Like all that, like is really a thing.
Yeah, it is.
I never thought about
Do
that.
you think that only happens when you? I don't know your situation with your baby mom, but do you think that happens when you with the person, or if it would be a one night stand like type of thing?
If you know,
think
you,
it-
I
you
feel
think it
like if
happen
you
no matter
know, you
what?
know.
Yeah.
Like you may not identify it, but you're
Frank
like,
probably gonna
damn,
ignore them phone calls, go put
you
this
really
on a
do.
block list.
You like, damn, I'm starting like the last time, right?
That
I'm
nigga
like,
gonna go
so
ghost.
everybody know I don't eat snacks.
Mhm.
And I was like fucking some homeboys up.
Oh, homeboy,
Like
is
I needed a
good.
honey
Yes.
That's a good one.
everything. It's like
Did you
I
eat the
don't
honey bun up? Cause that's the best.
No, sometimes.
hate
But it's like I
I
really ate
love
snack. I ate
it.
sweets.
Oh.
And everybody kept saying like, why you like this not chew? Before I
Mhm.
told him, like, since when you eat snacks, like why you got chips? Why you sending me to the store for this? And I'm like, I don't know, something ain't right.
Like, I gotta see what's going on.
It's really a
Yeah,
thing.
that is.
So I have a
That's
question
thing.
for Katana. No, look, hey, listen.
Okay, go ahead.
No, it ain't bad. Since I know you said you want to have kids. Right?
Yes.
Now, as me and you both being single, I know you like to travel. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I know you like your
Oh,
concerts
come
and all
on.
that shit.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
So it's coming.
on.
Are you ready to let that go?
Yes.
You ready to give
Yes.
all of that up?
And so it's funny you asked me that because I actually had this conversation with somebody. I want a child. I want to experience, the love that I see parents experience. So I'm willing to give up what I like to do for a little bit of time, and then I will implement my child in them travels because I feel like I want my child to see the world outside of this world.
Mhm.
So I will add them to my travels, but if I have to, take a step back to, let them develop experience, little different walks of life, and then show them different walks of life.
Okay.
So I'm willing to step back from my traveling. I'm willing to step back from my concerts. I'm willing to share. Now I'm a little bit stingy, so let me say this. Even though I want a child, not say kids because it's more than one. I want a child. I don't think I can do more than one.
So this is the thing, right? It's selfish. You cannot have one child. You have to have a minimum of two.
That is not true.
That is selfish.
Fuck that.
Listen,
You have to have a
thank
minimum
you.
of two. Like you can't just have one
That
child.
is not true.
No, that's not right.
I'm
I
the
don't know.
only
I got one
child.
puppy.
My-
No, you have to have more than one.
No,
like,
It's either two or none.
I want one.
That's some selfish
and
shit.
I want my child to experience like different things. Like I wanted to travel with my child. And I feel like I didn't get the chance to travel with my mom.
Mhm.
And I see how my brother, when he was here, he would, do stuff with his kids. Whether it was here, driving there, driving there, he would do stuff with his kids. So looking at that, I feel like they experience more than just Philadelphia.
Mhm.
Right.
They know like, oh yeah, I did that already. Or when they ask, oh, I've been there already. Like I like that feeling because you're not just a settled child. And my brother has multiple kids, so me doing it with one child because I'm only gonna have one. It's good for me. Like I don't mind giving it up for a certain amount of time. But I do feel like I'm going to add. Eventually, we're going to travel together. Yes.
Well, it's different, much different traveling with a kid. Than
Oh, I
traveling
know.
with you. I'm about to say because it ain't like you could be like, oh, I'm just gonna go to this joint. No, you got the kid with you.
Yeah, and I gotta I'm gonna do every accommodation for my child
Wow.
because I whatever I need to do to make sure our trip is good because I like to travel. I'm gonna do that for just like I would do for myself. If I have to add, I'm gonna add because I want my child to experience it just like I would if I was a child and my mom took me.
Wow.
So yeah, listen, we outside.
I think you'd be a good
Eventually,
mom.
we outside
She
together.
would be
I think it'd be a good
mom.
So the only downside of that, right, in my opinion, so
Here we
like
go.
I have kids,
Yeah,
right?
like,
I
oh,
travel with my
you
kids.
always got-
Like we flew places, we drove places, right?
Fuck it up.
He got the
So we
real
did all of
answer.
that.
It's real, though.
Mhm.
But the downside that I'm noticing is I'm running out of places to go. And then it's like as they get older, it's like, oh, I did everything.
Mhm.
So that's like my main reason for slowing down on taking so many trips. Like my son, every year he had a birthday, and like the last few years we flew somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like after a while, if I continue to do that, by the time he go 18 or something, it's like this nigga want to go somewhere else, and that's gonna cost me more money.
But no,
So
okay.
it's just like, no, we gotta
Okay,
slow down.
So I mean,
we gotta slow down.
I don't travel
can't be
as
everywhere.
often.
You're
I
right.
travel a
Can't go
lot,
everywhere.
but I don't travel as often. But I know, like, if I'm implementing a child into my travels, I wouldn't do it. We wouldn't be going on a trip every year. Like, we wouldn't be going on a trip every year. I maybe make it every 3 years.
Something like that.
You know, so like you said, so it won't be like we running out of shit to do.
Mhm.
We always gonna have something. And listen, with a kid, you always gonna find something to do.
And that was that small
And then-
detail.
Mhm.
That was a small detail I missed.
But I just feel like I'm gonna always, because when I'm around kids, I'm a kid. So I know, like, all right, let's do this, let's do that. Like, I even got the baby waist down pack. So I just feel like I'm just so ready right now.
I'm freaking up.
But I do feel like the time spent, I do agree with you. Like, if you do so much, it's nothing else you can do if you did everything. So I also did, listen, my thought process is crazy when it comes to having a kid. I didn't thought about, listen, what college they gonna go to. I'd already been all the way up there. I ain't even there yet. But it's just like, you had like singing people around
it
me,
is a
because literally
plus, though.
everybody around me got kids. I'm pretty much, me and another one of my girlfriends are the only two who does not have kids. So I see like how it is when it comes to traveling, when it comes to trying to do different stuff and can't find a babysitter. And I never want to not, have to look for a babysitter. So I feel like if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something that's kid friendly.
Mhm.
And I'm going to, whoever I bring into my world, being so I'm probably 9 times out of 10 going to be a single parent, I'm going to need you to understand that we might not can't go to the Steak 48 because they don't have a kids menu for my
Oh,
child.
they do.
They
They
what?
do.
Oh,
They got a kiss me
My rich,
now?
I said, you took your baby to Steak 48 on the first birthday? I was like, oh, all right. They
well,
got booster seats.
I'm just using it
I know what you
as
mean,
like
dog.
an example, but that literally, that's what I'm looking for. Like, I
Right.
need kid friendly everything. And if it ain't kid friendly, we ain't going.
Nah, you all about it. I want to see if you can keep that same energy like 5
Some-
years in, bro. Like,
But I
or just switch
am.
up,
It
like,
do. Maybe with one, but you get a multiple. It's like,
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
yeah.
but no, you do like you. I honestly, I say I do have more fun with my kids. It's like when I'm with them, like they bring the inner child out.
Mhm.
Then
Yeah.
sometimes you got to turn the switch back on. Like, no, I'm still dad.
Mhm.
Cause like,
So do you know how to balance that out?
yeah. But I feel like because that hierarchy, I'm still dad. Is but so much. But so far I can get in.
Yeah.
So it's like when I had my son for his birthday, we had like the sleepover or whatever at the hotel. And like me just like politicking with him and his friends, it's like that shit it was funny and it was fun just to seeing all the different personalities and like all of them from all different areas of the city. And it's just
Mhm.
like, y'all niggas is funny for real.
No, kids. These new generation kids are really lit. I ain't even gonna
They
lie
are.
to you. They are lit.
They are much more advanced, I believe.
They
honestly,
are.
especially emotionally.
That's
like, they're way
because,
more
a lot of stuff they have, we didn't have growing up.
Right.
Like, kids don't know what a cordless phone is. Like, I know what that is. Like, I didn't probably get my first cell phone until I turned 10. And I was blessed to get it. And it was the little flip one with the little snake thing on there. Yes, that
Nokia.
one. Yep.
Yeah, John,
Yep. So they got it. They definitely got it way different than we do. Like, a lot of stuff you can just go on TikTok and find out, experience whole life on there. We don't have that. We didn't have that. We literally had to play amongst each other to make games or to come up with trends. Double Dutch. They don't even play rope no more. So like we had different ways to have fun.
But I feel like they kind of lost a little bit too, if you don't mind. If just saying, like you remember going around Christmas or whatever? I'm not sure everybody religion, but around Christmas time the mall be all lit up.
Yeah,
they don't
decoration
say
and
all
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Everything I feel like they lost that now. Like the kids know what
Yeah.
they're getting already off of Amazon. They can go right to Amazon like, oh, mom,
That
getting me
is
this.
true.
My son already
You know what I
checked
mean?
it.
Yeah. But it's like we had to look through a catalog. You
Right,
know
so
what I mean?
the
That's
Like,
true.
those
And we had the
commercials.
toys and they used to
Yeah,
send
yeah.
it in the mail
So I
every
feel like
around
they
the
kind of
house.
lost some nostalgia a
That's
little
true.
bit. Like, you know what I mean? So
So Amazon got crafty. They got a book that came to my house, and you take a picture of the QR code, and
Really?
it takes you to whatever's
Oh
on that
yeah,
page.
you are
Child, my
Amazon
son done
because
screenshot everything. Mom, I want this. I want this. I said, Kaden, absolutely not.
I don't even know why he played with you like that.
That's-
It's certain moms to play with, and I feel like
you
sure
want
it's
a
not one of
laptop
them.
and a 4D printer. You who the fuck?
Printer.
You only get 2 gifts. Like Christmas used to be tall as the ceiling.
Okay.
You get like 2 gifts and it's
No.
not getting wrapped.
No, you got kids
Come
in
on
the
it.
bag, yo. No, really. This was a good
That's
topic
it.
though.
That's
This was
it.
good. This was good.
I like that. Yeah.
So, we appreciate you for coming, Frank.
Of course.
Thank you
for coming,
so
Frank.
much. Even though Nike, we love you, Nike. We love you, Nike.
He's different.
Thank y'all for watching. Bye.
See ya.
Nike, wait.